Hey everyone, welcome back to Record Rift, the channel where we dive deep into the mysteries of history, unravel the stories of past civilizations, and explore the forces that shaped the world we know today. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's jump into today's topic, the fall of the Bronze Age, how civilization collapsed. The Bronze Age, roughly 3300 to 1200 BC, was a period of unprecedented technological, cultural, and economic advancement. Civilizations like ancient Egypt, the Sumerians, and the Minoans built monumental cities, developed writing, and traded across vast distances. But around 1200 BC, something drastic happened. It wasn't just one civilization that fell, it was an entire world order. The Bronze Age collapse marked the end of an era, and the beginning of a centuries-long Dark Age. Historians and archaeologists have debated the cause of the Bronze Age collapse for over a century, and there's no single answer. It's likely a combination of several factors. First, let's talk about the climate. Then there were the Sea Peoples, mysterious raiders who swept across the Mediterranean, attacking the Egyptian, Hittite, and other civilizations. Their raids, combined with internal rebellions and invasions, left many cities defenseless. The collapse wasn't just a peaceful decline, it was a violent, chaotic upheaval. Cities that had once been centers of culture, wealth, and power were reduced to rubble. The Hittite Empire, once a major power in Anatolia, vanished. The Mycenaeans, the Greek civilization of the time, saw their palaces burned to the ground. And even Egypt, the mighty Nile kingdom, struggled to maintain control. Another critical factor was the disruption of trade networks. The Bronze Age was defined by extensive trade between cultures. This allowed for the exchange of goods like tin, copper, and luxury items, creating a connected world of interconnected economies. But with the collapse of empires and the rise of piracy, trade routes were severed, and access to key resources was lost. The loss of resources, especially tin, the key element used to make bronze, meant that civilizations couldn't maintain the technology that defined the era. Without bronze tools and weapons, societies could no longer function in the same way. The very foundation of Bronze Age civilizations started to crumble. Without strong leadership, societies fell into chaos. People fled cities, and many became isolated. What had once been a thriving, interconnected world was suddenly fragmented. The aftermath of the Bronze Age collapse led to what historians call the Dark Ages. This wasn't just a loss of great empires, it was a complete disruption of human progress. Writing systems were abandoned, trade networks were lost, and once great cities were left to decay. But humanity didn't stay in the dark forever. The collapse gave rise to new cultures and civilizations. The Iron Age followed, ushering in the rise of new powers like the Assyrians and the Greeks. Though the fall of the Bronze Age was devastating, it eventually set the stage for the next chapter in human history. So, what can we learn from the fall of the Bronze Age? Perhaps that civilizations, no matter how mighty they seem, are fragile. They are dependent on resources, stability, and cooperation. The collapse teaches us that history is cyclical. What rises can also fall. Thanks for watching today's episode of Record Rift. If you found this dive into the fall of the Bronze Age fascinating, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what do you think caused the Bronze Age collapse? Was it nature, war, or something else entirely? Until next time, keep exploring the past and uncovering the mysteries of history.